Howdy everyone, welcome to a showcase video. In this video I'll be showcasing a gift I was given from my aunt. She bought this manga tutorial book yesterday and it's lovely. It's so lovely. Now first, before we dive into this book and into what's inside, we first have a wonderful peek at the cover. The cover has a beautiful girl with purple hair. You can see all the colors really pop out, and of course it's really well colored. You have some lights, you have some shade, nice stuff. Now if you look in the back, very simplistic, and you have some images over here. The spine is very neat. I like it. I'm not a neat person, but I like the spine. Now let's look inside. Also, it comes with 6 pieces, 5 markers, and 1 book. Now all of it is inside this little thing, and obviously there's nothing inside. It's just cardboard to elevate the book. Now you can obviously peel it out. You can peel it out, but it's gonna have some tear. Look over there. It's tearing if you pull it out. I'm gonna leave it as it is because it's not an issue. This is hard cardboard. It's very hard. It has a little drawing over here as well. There's a quotation. So this is pretty cool. There's nothing here, so there's no need for me to tear this out. Now, what I like about this one is that it has a little case to keep the markers in. So let's just take a look at the markers very swiftly. We have 5 colors, and to some people that might be too little, but for me I think that's okay. I don't really have a lot of markers anyways. I normally keep color pencils. I normally color things on my notebook. So it's pretty cool. Now there's double-sided, so you have like a little flat side, and you have like a normal round side. Well, a normal nib, the normal nib, as you can see, very normal, very standard. And this side, you get the flat side. So I kind of like it. Let me just put this back. It's hard to open things and close things with just one hand. I haven't tested these things out yet, but I guess I made a stain on my hand. I don't think you can see it, but I mistakenly stained my hand with the felt. Pretty cool. So let me just close this back. Okay. How do I close it? Okay. It's sticking out. Here we go. Done. I like this. You just slide it back in when you're not using it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna keep that tape until it wears out, Some people just throw it out, but I'm gonna keep it just until it wears out. Now, I forgot to mention, there's no plastic on top of it, so, it's kind of cool. Now, let's just check some of the pages out. This book includes 48 instructional pages and practice pages, basically very blank pages where you can use to draw on, and I have other pages to use, so I'm not going to use those pages. Maybe, who knows, time will tell. You have some interesting artwork. I think this is the cover. Yep, it's the cover. It's the cover. So, wonderful drawings, and here we have the content. Table of contents, if people call it that. As you can see, there's just a lot of just a lot of stuff altogether, and it's very basically teaching you how to draw manga. I never had a book like this before in my life. This is the first time I've ever had one. When I was a kid, a couple years ago, back in 2016, I would download programs, download apps, you could say, on my tablet, just to to see how manga was created. I remember I had a couple of apps. One of the apps had like a compilation of YouTube videos from this one YouTuber who used to do a lot of manga. And honestly, when I was a kid, I was really struggling to draw some of these type of things. I was really struggling. Obviously now I draw better than before. but I haven't practiced in such a long time, so I feel kind of strange, you know? Okay, as you can see, this is wonderful. You have some tips over here, pen positions. It seems very thorough, which is pretty amazing. Drawing the head, you have the, uh, you have the different sides, nose shapes, you have eyes, you know, more about eyes, tears, you know, uh, eyes to your character. I've always struggled with eyes. You know, some of my characters will have some strange eyes because I can't struggle, because I can struggle. Sorry. I'm mixing up my words today. I'm mixing up a lot of my words today. I always struggle with eyes. So, some of my characters, the alien characters, will have very strange eyes because I can't draw them very well. So I just own the look anyways. So anyways, we have facial expressions. I love this. I love how detailed it is. You have hairstyles. You have drawing body, and this is kind of interesting. You have these type of things. I struggle to do stuff like this. I struggle to do stuff like this. So maybe I'll try again some other time, and then we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Feet. I've always struggled to draw the feet and hands. You know, I've gotten the nose correctly, the jawline, hairstyles sometimes, but that's that feet. I've always struggled to draw feet. I could draw shoes, but I can't draw feet. Okay. As you can see, you have body proportions, aging characters, personality, you know, sketching, you know, some interesting stuff. Body language, which is amazing, you know. And I understand, you know, from a story, from a writer's perspective, writing a story, you always sometimes give characters certain things to do, certain ways to walk, if you want them to be very distinct about certain things, you know. Some of my characters that I was working on, they act pretty different. They will show certain features that wouldn't be sometimes normal, you know. So yeah, you try and make them very different. So it's a very good book. Um, it's called Masterclass Collection, which is pretty cool because, you know, I am somewhat okay with drawing, but I still struggle. So this could be very helpful. This could be very, very helpful. And honestly, I really like it. Now we have the artists over here, and we have the rest of the blank pages. Okay, so I'm not going to use the blank pages. I have pages of my own, much bigger ones, so I can actually like draw better. Plus, I also have what do you call it? A light box. I have a light box, but it's a very small one, and it's very bright. You can go up to three light stages. So I can use it, you know. So I have some tools, have some markers to help me out. It's going to be fun. It's going to be pretty fun. So far, I think this book is pretty amazing. It has some interesting tips and techniques. Now, this is the company that produced it. If you're interested, you can check them out. This was bought from a store, so not an online store, a physical store, an offline store, not an online store. So it is going to be very different. So maybe, I'm sure you can find this online. Maybe there might be different versions of it. So I really like this. I really like this. I try and do different styles, not just the manga style. I like to draw the, what do you call it? The American style, the different types of styles I like to go. I have my own style as well, but sometimes I like to mix things up. I like to work with different styles because I want certain stories of mine to be really told in different styles, you know? Sometimes with a different style you can tell an interesting story. I love this. I love this. So maybe I'll do some tutorial, okay, not tutorial videos. I suck at telling people what to do. So maybe I'll do some videos where I try and do something, I try and follow something up, you know, but this time I won't do it digitally with my old videos. I have some old videos where I drew some stuff and it was kind of like meh. It wasn't that good because I always came to the final section and I always messed it up. So maybe this time if I draw with pencil and paper, it'll be much better. And maybe I can use the markers to color things out. I'm not the best at coloring, to be fair. I'm not the best. But, I can still practice. So, if you want to know more about this, I think this is the company and this is the brand, I guess, or one of the other. I don't know. Regardless, if you're interested, here are the copyrights so you can actually check it for yourself if you want to. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Have a fantastic day. Bye.